Baby. Hi, Ashley. Bitch, it's fucking storming. And I love it. Yo, it's thundering so fucking heavy that the fucking it's shaking the damn walls. It's shaking the walls. I said, oh, I said, Jay, you feel that shit? He was like, yeah. I said, the presence of the Lord is here. Feel it in the atmosphere. It's just in the atmosphere. You can feel it. It damn show is. Yo, slap. Yo, heavy. I be seeing 313. That's why I texted you the other night. I said, God damn, here go this fucking number again, right? And I talked about 7 blessings. Being lucky. You know what I'm saying? Being seen as lucky. I don't like to say lucky because everything it comes from God. It's blessed. I don't like that word lucky. You know what I'm saying? Lucky to me is every once in a while. Being blessed is permanent to me. What's going on? Hey y'all. Being blessed is permanent. I feel like being lucky is like, like a lucky streak. You may have streaks of luck type shit, but this shit permanent. Okay. Then last night it was 321. And I was like, fuck it. In the mix of what I was doing, I went on Facebook and I was like 321. I was like, damn, your ancestors said, watch this. Baby, when I tell you it's some shit. It's some shit happening. When I woke up this morning, I woke up at 2 o'clock this evening, but I love to see the notification pop up on my phone that it's gonna rain, right? But baby, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Naraya be praying for rain. When it rains, she feel close to the storm. So Storm D used to love her a good storm, child. Storm would lay up in the bed, curl up with Rye. So it gives her comfort. Storm gives her comfort. The shit that normally would give people chaos give her comfort. So the things that normally would give you chaos is actually bringing comfort to you, okay? Bitch, I want to cry. Why do I want to cry? I ain't want to cry till I got on this bitch. Okay? Why do I want to cry? There's nothing wrong. I just feel like you're leaving your old life. You're saying goodbye to your old life. Okay? Because y'all seen that, right? Y'all saw that. Baby. When I tell you that shit is near, then I tell you motherfuckers been playing in spell work. I like it, bitch, but I don't play with God. Okay? I remember one time I got electrocuted twice. I should have died, okay? For one, I stuck a fucking key in the socket when I was little, got electrocuted. Nobody didn't even take me to the emergency room ever. My whole hand was black. They didn't take me to the emergency room. They thought it was funny. So I burnt my hand. I was taking my Barbie somewhere, and they was in their limousine, right? They was in their motherfucking limousine, and we had a white cat. I think was that Lightning? No, we had Candy. That was my cat, Candy. She was a white Persian, right? She was sitting in my limousine car with the Barbies and shit. And you know me, I was acting like I was driving, so I stuck a fucking key in the light socket. In the motherfucking socket, and electrocuted my motherfucking little ass. I wasn't even in school yet. I was in preschool. They didn't even take me to the hospital at all. They laughed. You okay? That shit was funny, right? And then I remember one time I was talking on the phone, and electricity came through the phone and shocked the side of my damn face. Bitch, I should have been dead a long time ago. A lot of shit has happened to me. I don't cry about it though. I just know who the fuck I am. I can't be taken the fuck out until God say so. Oh my God. I've been through a lot of shit. The moment when you realize you've been through a whole bunch of shit and it hit you at once. Damn. Okay. That's when God gets ready to bless you. When you realize, now I see six. If you've been saying six a lot, now you are realizing what God has really been saving you from. God has been saving you this whole entire fucking time from the people who were supposed to care about you. They half-ass looked over you. If my child got electrocuted, I would have took my child to the emergency room straight up. You know how much damage that can cause a child, right? But in fact, it enhanced my gifts. Let me tell y'all a secret. It ain't even a secret. I blow electricity no matter where I fucking go. You ever been somewhere and you set off the cash registers or you set off the shit in the store? Nigga, I can ride in the car and ride up under a street light and that bitch goes the fuck out. You ever experienced shit like that? When my son touched me now, like he get electrocuted. Can't nobody even just touch me. When I be holding my phone playing games, my phone just shocks the fuck out of me. It just shocks me. No electric cars for me. No, I wouldn't dare. And you know what's crazy? I don't like electric cars. I never would put myself in one. But I seen this nice ass Cadillac. I was kind of thinking about it. I don't even like Cadillacs. But yeah. Naraya B, we was laughing because the stove, like, it started flickering every time. It does it for nobody else. But when I go in the kitchen and I go to cooking, I cut that light on. That shit started flickering. It did it at the last motherfucking place. Don't do it for nobody else. I used to walk in my mama room and the lights would flicker. I said, you don't see that? And she'd be like, nah. And I'd be like, what the fuck? Kitchen light just went out the other day. That shit flickered hard as fuck. And it won't come on no more. I be shocking the fuck out of people with words and when they motherfucking touch me. That's why I don't let nobody touch me. That's why they do spell work. Because they know they can't touch me. Motherfuckers have done so much spell work on you, they don't even realize it built up your immune system. They gave you your superpowers. Let me tell you why they gave you your superpowers. They gave you your superpowers for the simple fact they put so much energy into you trying to destroy you that you took over everything that everybody had. Lord, that shit be making me jump. The fact that's you took over everything that everybody had. So every gift that they thought that their lineage has, you now have. Now they don't know what gifts you have. I never tell everybody all of my gifts. Never tell anybody all of your gifts. Let them assume. But the real people who know. Some people know. Let me tell you how some people know. Because they try to kill your ass. That's how they know. Y'all want to know something crazy? My grandmother died a year ago. Right? We buried her July 21st last year. When my grandmother died, it was only one person that hugged me. One person. That is the same exact lady who comments on my shit and makes it known that she fuck with me, her and her family. These are my distant cousins. They ain't too distant. But yeah, she's the only lady that can touch me. Just a couple people that are allowed to touch me. There's other people that if they probably touch me, they'll probably die. No one has ever hugged me, not even my parents, after my grandmother passed away. Okay? Yeah. No, they don't. I knew they didn't like me. I don't play the game. I play the game like Spirit told me to. Spirit said you already know the truth. Now go play dumb. Oh, that's my specialty. Spirit said now go play dumb. Spirit love you because you play dumb. You know I play dumb real good. You let a motherfucker think you stupid as a bitch, right? Whole time. Whole time God is using you as a pawn. You gotta let people think that you're stupid, okay? And literally your family thought that you were stupid because they thought you was dumbfounded by love. They probably thought that you was dumbfounded by love because of past relationships. You know, you're single, you ain't got nobody. So of course, you're gonna be dumbfounded by love, okay? That's what they think. They think that you're not going to be able to tell the difference, but the whole time you seeing everything you already know. Come on. You want me to tell you something great? God told me this shit 4 years ago. I know exactly how this story is going to turn out. God gave me the playbook. Who you know can play dumb for 4 years? That's a long time to play dumb. That's a long time to know that somebody trying to get rid of you and you act like you don't know what the fuck going on. La-di-di-di-da. I've been down that road too, Abby. Play dumb the entire time. I even went as far as to heal. Spirit say, play real dumb. Okay, let me heal you motherfuckers. Let me show you what I can do. Not knowing that I know that you are trying to harm me. Spirit say, be you. Okay, I'm going to be me and I'm going to heal. Now, what the fuck do you think is going to happen to somebody who you tried to heal and they tried to kill? Come on now. Spirit tells you shit because Spirit know your heart. Spirit know you going to treat that motherfucker as if they ain't doing shit to you. And they did. And I played along. But every day I got my ass on here. And I talked it. And y'all didn't know who the fuck I was talking about until the end. Okay? Because majority of the time we were talking about what? Divine Masculine's family. Alright? Now let me tell you how God covers shit up. Whole time you talking about Divine Masculine's family, you talking about your family too. Just in a different way. That's what I always knew. And let me tell you something else God will do. God will close your mind off to certain things so that you can accomplish certain things. God will close your mind off to the things that they've already done to you. We've already established what they've done. Now, I need you to play dumb. Because they still doing these things to you. Thinking that they got you now. But now it's the season finale. It's the season finale. This shit came out again. It's the season finale. You knew they was gonna amp this shit up. Baby, I knew when I came back to Tallahassee, baby, I was going straight in war zone. I knew that I was going back to the place where it all started. Well, the very first piece of witchcraft was placed on me. It was in your hometown. That's why you can't be in honor in the place where you come from. Because they the motherfuckers who tried to destroy you. They've been doing this shit since I was a child. And because I wasn't talking about the shit that I knew, they just did spell work to see what I knew. Well, baby, one thing about it, I was made by God. And when you are made by God, God choose. When you are a child of God, God gonna protect you. So God is going to do what God needs to do with you because you are a fucking child. So if God want to shut a memory off for you, God will shut a memory off for you so that you will have some type of good life, baby. Because when you think about the shit that people have done to you when you were in elementary school, how the fuck could you continue to live with these people all of these years? That's because God allowed them to block out certain things. God say, I'm gonna show you how to play dumb, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna start it off. I'm going to let them block your memory of every fucked up thing that they did to you in the past. I'm gonna let them do that, right? Just when they think that they had you, whoosh, I'm gonna unleash all of that shit. And in the mix of you and your shit, we gonna release that shit right when they least expect it. I had a plan this whole time. Y'all niggas really be underestimating the fuck out of God, and that shit saddens me. Because who the fuck do you think made you? If you think that God don't know what the fuck you're doing, what a surprise. Not only did God equip me with the information that people have been doing to me recently and in the past, but God has equipped me with the information of the knowledge before even when I was born. Shit, millions of fucking years ago. I seen these niggas being birthed. I know the contract that you signed when you came here, and the contract ends with your ass in jail. You speaking your truth allows somebody not to be able to move because right when you thought you had me, bitch, psych, got you, bitch. Because you were so genuine. People knew you for who the fuck you were. Anybody who knew me in the past and knows me now, I'm the same person except for I have elevated. I care more about myself than I do other people, okay? That's the difference. And they'll tell you that. Can't damn motherfucker tell you that I've ever did anything fucked up to them without them doing something fucked up to me. I guarantee you, because I'm not that type of person. Nobody can say I'm a fucked up person. Nobody can say, oh, she real different. Oh, yeah, she real different, all right? You are only real different because they can't come close to your ass. And if you are the same exact person with no elevation, since motherfuckers have met you, I don't give a fuck if it was a month ago. Something's wrong with you because, bitch, I elevate every day. If you don't find something that you did in that day that you could do better, something's fucking wrong with you. You're wasting your time and you should just die now. Because what are you here for? You're here to elevate. You're not here to stay the same. If you continue to stay the same, then God feels like there is no purpose for you. What are you doing here? All right? But when you elevate, God blesses you for elevation. That's why they always want to take you backwards. They always want to take you backwards because you won't elevate. You won't get... Let me tell you something. The whole reason why bitches wanted to take your ass and wanted to lie because they wanted to continue to steal an estate. There's money here. Look, I ain't got to keep going over this. They wanted you out the way so they could take from you your destiny. What it means when what it's been meaning for somebody trying to take your destiny, which meaning somebody has something set up for you. God allowed somebody to set something up for you. They allowed you to never have to worry about shit, no matter what the fuck you had going on. Even if you had money, they still made sure that you was okay because they knew something about your childhood. They knew something about your childhood. Now, they don't like the fact that they left you something because the fact that they left you something tells the truth about the person who raised you. Simple as that. This reward is connected to a truth that they don't want you to know. But when you already know the truth, give me my motherfucking money, bitch. You know the truth. God is getting ready to confirm some shit you already fucking know. I just want my motherfucking money. Because better believe, motherfuckers is dropping. People dropping and people getting sick and they keeping it quiet. It's a real hush-hush. That's the only reason. False narrative so they can get this money. They wish they would have got rid of your ass when you was a kid. You was more controllable. That's what they think. Now all this false narrative, all this bullshit that they did is only landing them in jail. So imagine somebody talking cash money shit about you and say that you are this and you're that and you're doing this and you're doing that, and then they end up in here. What was that shit you was saying now? Because you would have to be doing illegal shit to be caught the fuck up in a jail system. And when Spirit know you're not doing shit, you think Spirit gonna let something fucked up happen to you? Why would why would God allow your ass to be punished for a group of motherfuckers trying to take you out of here for doing the work that God told you to do? You out your fucking mind. It could only work if you stop believing in yourself. It could only work if you would have stopped believing in yourself. No matter how bad shit got, you never stop giving up on God or yourself. God never allows you to. God made it so where you couldn't give up. God made it so where you didn't, because where you fell short, God placed somebody in your path to show you, I got you. Keep going. They ain't see that though. They didn't see that. You're being seen in high honor, and they're being seen as the false fucks that they are. Now let me tell you something. What these cards ain't gonna do. They ain't gonna get up and talk about the same shit if the same shit ain't going on. All right, you're gifted, so you already see what's going on with this legal situation. You already know that they try to pin something on you. It's not gonna work. Hello, it's not going to work. Somebody from the legal system is coming towards you. All right, they're gonna be able to tell you something that's gonna allow you to break free from a situation, or it's gonna allow you to travel away from a situation. Okay, somebody's gonna give you some type of clarity that's in and shit for all. All right. You being in tune with God has already in something, but this shit is trickling down on the 3D, okay? Yeah, because they keep doing spell work. And now that you're getting ready to find out the truth, now they're doing a whole bunch of love spells on you. Child, please. I'm trying to bring you closer. Want to make your heart more forgiving. Bitch, it's already forgiven. You're already forgave. Look, I've forgiven niggas who done tried to kill me, okay? I ain't holding no grudges against that. Even for the people that try to get me out of here, I don't hold no grudges. For what? You was not gonna be able to do that. Y'all hear that shit? Yo, them thunders, it's like in the literally, y'all know when it be thunder and I be feeling like it be aliens, it be a war in the sky. The way that shit just sounded, that ripple effect, my walls are vibrating. Where you gonna go? Hold on, y'all. Let me go get my lighter. You gotta feel me. Turn the light on. Oh. Oh, baby, yes. It's definitely something happening in the skies. Like a motherfucker. They're my shoes. Look, I was just telling my son, you know, when you watch the movies and like in space, they show them like shooting and shit, the poofs, and like you see like a poof here, poof here, poof here, but it's like you see the vibrations, how they show like it's a vibration going through the air. Like you can feel the vibrations shooting through the air. Like the shit crazy as fuck. Somebody mad. Somebody mad. The storm is over. It's over now. It's over now. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. No more cloudy days. They're gone. Gone away. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. Oh, look at that. You worked hard to heal your childhood trauma. You ready? You ready? You've healed a major part in your life. They try to use your childhood against you. They try to use your childhood against you. Even though my childhood was fucked up, I could find great shit in my childhood to talk about, because we had to learn how to make the best of everything. And I was thinking yesterday, and I was talking to my son, my cousin Alana. She's like 3 years younger than me, but she knows that everything that I've been through, she's been through similar shit, right? She not here. If she was here, she would be able to verify, yes, Lord, I got you. She would be able to verify everything that I'm saying. That's why she's not here. Because it would have been too simple. Everybody know my cousin, and everybody knows she ain't one for lying. People had to follow. People had to use their discernment. So the certain people that would have spoke up for you, they not here. Because God has to let these people use their discernments when it comes to you. Because trust and believe, everybody picked a side. And there was a lot of people not on your side. I don't do quiet shit. So if you was silently clapping for me, fuck you too. Fuck you too. Because I just hate when people silently clap for somebody. Say something, because you don't know if that person needs what you're needing to say. Or if God is pushing you to say something and you over there silently clapping with your bitch ass. The fuck out of him. You part of the problem, because the people who silently clap for you are the same people that will sit in a fucking room and listen to people talk about your ass. Family. They'll be like, ain't none of my business. You see what the fuck going on? But ain't nobody saying, ain't nobody checking on you or your kids. Put them in the same pot as your enemies. Oops, I'm sorry. You can't come back now. You sure can't come back fucking with me. Because I make it real clear of what the fuck going on. What's up, love? I make it real clear what the fuck is going on. And the fact that I'm using it to help others, there's no understanding of what the fuck is going on here. And people know me. And they know I ain't never lied to them. I ain't never had no reason to. When have I ever had to read? When have I ever needed to have the need to not be honest? That's the people don't like me because I'm honest. Sometimes it ain't good to speak your mind. The fuck if it ain't. Sometimes it is. I'm the same person but elevated. I'm the same person but elevated. Matter of fact, I know it's some motherfucker on here that probably fucking knows me from a long time ago. I took the fucking shit off. You can comment now. Is there anybody on this motherfucker that can say that I ain't the same good-hearted person? I dare bitch to say nay. Because then I'm going to have to ask you, why do you feel like that? And ain't nobody going to do that shit. Nobody. Because then they'll have to tell what it is that they did. Or I'll tell them what the fuck they did. And they don't want to go through that because they don't want to take accountability. You see what I'm saying? I always leave it open. I don't get no hate email. I be seeing other readers be getting hate emails and shit. I don't get none of that because I wish a bitch would. Send me, my email is open. I've never got no crazy ass email, somebody talking shit to me. I've never gotten any hate mail. Most I get is bitch ass niggas in the comment who don't fucking know me. And if they know me, they ain't gonna tell you. They ain't gonna say what the real problem is. Like I said, people don't really have no problem with you. They just hate the fact that they can't control you. That's their problem. They don't have shit to do with you. You still the same person but elevated. You would still get a shirt off your back. Shit. Sometimes you would even know that motherfuckers tried to come against you and you look at them like, bitch, now you know damn well. And they need advice. And sometimes I might still give it to your bitch ass. Cause I know you ain't gonna do nothing with it. Hmm. You're not gonna do shit with that piece of advice that I gave you. For one, if I give you some advice, in order for you to follow it, you would have to do some shadow work. But they're not doing that. Motherfuckers come to me, I'm trying to manifest this. How I do this? I'm gonna show you how to manifest. And that shit gonna fuck your life up. Let me tell you why it's gonna fuck your life up. This is exactly what I did to the DM. Let me tell you how I did it. Oh, you want me to help you manifest? Without doing shadow work? Okay. I'm gonna show you how to manifest. I'm talking about he had that shit down pat. Remember I was telling y'all? I taught him how to do a lot of shit. But what you didn't do, the main thing that I taught you, is baby, you gotta believe in karma. You don't believe in karma. Okay? So God's gonna show you how all of that shit is real. When you're manifesting shit, fair warning, don't be manifesting shit and you ain't doing the work. You ain't doing the healing work. You have to hold yourself accountable for everything. You gotta go through a shadow period before you can start to manifest shit. God ain't finna give you what you want. Bitch, you sick as fuck on the inside. What? Okay. You want this? Well, let me show you how your mama ain't shit. Let me show you how your kids ain't shit. Let me show you them kids ain't even yours. Let me show you how your friends ain't shit. You asked for it. And now they think you doing spell work. No, you ain't doing no spell work. Bitch, I showed you exactly what you wanted. You want to know how to manifest? I showed you how to. And he's an absolutely amazing manifester. Girl. The nigga is an amazing manifester. You know what's crazy? He even manifests for me. Ain't about a bitch. Now, because he did that, God kept that in mind. God did keep that in mind. So God giving that nigga every fucking memory on how I helped that nigga do a lot of shit throughout life and never look for anything in return. Oh yes, baby, I became your karma. And not only did I become your karma, but you can't keep me out your fucking dome. Why? Because you was genuinely a good person. You genuinely helped this motherfucker even though you knew what the fuck he was doing behind the scenes when it came to you and claiming to profess the love that they had for you. But you let them play that motherfucking game that they thought you didn't motherfucking know that they were playing both sides at one point. Everybody's stupid. Even though he knew that you knew, he just felt like if he didn't own up to it, it's like you couldn't see it, even though you was looking right at it. No, you just showed that motherfucker what real love is and true friendship is. The fact that I would arrive for you, even when I know your ass ain't right. But that's what type of person that I was because I felt sorry for you. Okay? Ain't nothing worse than a man with low fucking self-esteem and letting their family and children run all over them. I feel bad for niggas like that. So yes, I be helping them fuck niggas. That was some shit I had to own up to. Stop trying to help motherfuckers who ain't trying to help themselves. Niggas taking from them, so they want to take from you. They don't know how to give because everybody around them takers. When you take your energy away, baby, they feel it because it ain't shit going right for nobody. Now, he is dealing with the shit from his family, not from me. Because where they once tried to blame your ass, they can't blame you because you're not there. But I have equipped you with everything that you needed to know to attend to that bullshit. Everything. So still, you remember me because I'm helping you get through your bullshit. But you're going to go through that shit by yourself. Because if you just would have followed God because you thought you was following me, but I'm the messenger of God, you should have looked at it in a different perspective. You should have looked at it as, damn, this motherfucker has a more clear understanding and conversation with God than I possibly could fucking ever. Let me be nice. Let me protect this person. But no, they did the fucking complete opposite. So even though they loved you, they don't really know what that shit is. They ain't never had it. They mammies are whores. They sisters and aunts, hell, even the grandmothers, they're whores. They don't know what love is. They had babies by whores. They ain't even their babies. So they don't know how to treat you. They don't know how to treat you. They ain't never met nobody like you. That is where I give them a little bit of leeway. Just a little bit. I'm still going to watch you get your ass whooped. I'm still going to watch you get your ass whooped. I am. And I ain't got to tell you I told you so because you already know me. You already know what I'm saying. Tower. I bet that nigga listen now. But see, where it was so easy for them to come towards you, now it's not. Because see, now they fully understand, you know what the fuck you talking about. Bitch, I know what the fuck you gonna say before you even come this way. So it gotta be genuine. That's why ain't nobody saying shit. Do you give a fuck, Divine Feminine? No, job been done. Waiting on your blessings. And they know that you gonna get them with or without them. They could have been joining you, but now they gotta work super fucking hard. When you already let them in, letting them do stupid ass shit that you normally would not fucking do. Now they gotta come in the right way, like everybody else had to do. I'm just saying. They don't like the fact that you know your worth right now. They love the fact that you have it. They don't want you to know your worth against them. I heard you set a player down. Oh, well, a nigga thought that they could play with your ass. Because even if he wasn't fucking a bunch of bitches, he thought he could play with you. So he's a player. Okay? Playing with me, you might as well be fucking a bunch of bitches. Because I'm going to treat your ass the same fucking way. The same fucking way. Because what Divine Feminines ain't doing is fucking with no nigga. And he taking that energy back and distributing that shit the fuck out. And everybody getting paid off of your energy. I think the fuck not. So you had to audit that ass. You have to audit that ass. Okay? UJY is significant and uncle. All right? Doesn't know how to apologize. Spending time having fun. Coming up tower moment. Okay? This person probably don't know how to apologize. Not my problem. I used to tell this nigga, hey, stop asking your fuck ass friends about me. They ain't never even seen a bitch like me before. All right? Other than them seeing you with me. You need to be going to God. You going to the wrong person. Because the bitch is going to be telling you shit out of jealous and envy. You're a dumbass. Okay? Fuck you listening to another nigga who cheat on his bitch with the bitch net down the street. You gonna ask a nigga who got a baby mama with a whole couple doors down? That don't even make sense. You gotta go to God about me. The fuck? You gotta go to the person who sent you the gift. Because you done fucked up the instructions. He done fucked up the instructions and God done put your ass back in the box and shipped you right on back. Single, sexy, and successful. You was gonna be that regardless. And that's clarifying what? That's clear. Damn, I can't pick up the card. That's clarifying you. Okay? Motherfuckers thought you weren't gonna make it because you wasn't with them. They don't know who. I tell you, nobody knew who God was but you. Nobody. People don't be knowing who God is for real, like dead ass. And the shit is starting to be real scary because I always believed in God, even if I didn't know to this extent. I always believed. These niggas never. These niggas they ain't gonna believe in God until all this is said and done when it comes to you. Shit, they believe in God now because of you. So you pull people to God by choice, and and the rest not by choice, because at the end of everything, you always gonna realize who the fuck God is and was in your life, and that's on God. That should be funny as fuck. This should be funny as fuck. You see this shit, and it's like, how the fuck you don't see this shit? How the fuck do you not see what the fuck's gonna happen? Like, they just wanted to feel like, see, we know nothing's a coincidence. They was feeling like everything was a coincidence. No, bitch. No, there's no coincidences. Somebody mad and envious, okay? This is his uncle. Okay. Why is this uncle mad? Because there is money on your pathway. Now, yeah. I mean, it's some bitch ass uncles on both sides of you and divine masculine, okay? To be honest, some hoe ass niggas. But these niggas is going to jail because of your gift. Oh my God, they can't stand the fact that you are aligned. They can't stand the fact that you're gonna be out here partying and doing drugs with people. And you know, because that's the only way they can set you up. Is by putting you in a situation to where you're trusting people who they've paid to do shit to you. And some of you have been in circles and people have done what was paid to do to you, and you still made it out. You know, I'm trying to tell you, you popping your fucking face and talking your shit every day is scaring the fuck out of somebody. It's like a ghost every fucking day. You're a reminder of everything that they fucking did. That's why they want your ass gone, all right? They don't want you to be in union with nobody. They don't want you to have something. Damn, jackpot. They don't want you to have shit. Why is here? They don't want you to have nothing. They don't want you to be able to move on and be loved. They don't want none of that shit. Because you are proof of the truth. You are proof of the truth. I need to write that shit down, and I ain't got no fucking pen. You are, let me put this shit in my phone. You are proof of the truth. Ain't that about a bitch? You better talk to him, God. Mm-mm-mm. You, that is crazy. You are truth of the proof. That is crazy. I need to put that shit on a t-shirt. Somebody gonna try to steal it. I don't care. I got many more of that came from. But you are proof of the truth, okay? Because somebody couldn't get you out the way. You're moving forward. All right? It's karmic masculine, which is this uncle. All right? This uncle was definitely trying to orchestrate something in somebody's life. Ooh, the divine masculine. I told you. This story jumping back and forth. All right? This uncle was trying to manipulate this masculine. All right? It's a third party. All right? They were doing love spells on this masculine. All right? So that he wouldn't fall in line with his twin flame, literally. Right? So that he wouldn't have self-love for himself, but that he will forever be in this emotional motherfucking pain, okay? But apparently, that's not happening. They're getting a message of concern. Somebody can't get you off their mind. Okay? Somebody want a family with you. And somebody is upset. Which card is turned over? Why is somebody upset? Because your ass supposed to be dead, bitch. I told you. Oh, shit. You are proof of the truth. It ain't, I'm sure it ain't nothing than a bitch that hates your fucking guts. And it's probably a bitch who nigga want you. When a rich nigga want you. Alright, it's probably a bitch that nigga wants you. Because 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. This is a jealous bitch that tried to keep a nigga with magic and her nigga wants you. And these family members are using whoever this masculine was attached to try to do something to this masculine, and it didn't work because this masculine was attached to divine feminine, right? Now, the fact that divine feminine detached from this motherfucker killed the whole operation. Because don't nothing, it wasn't divine masculine's energy that they was feeding off of. They was feeding off of your energy. All right? But you abandoned that bitch ass nigga for being goofy. Because one thing I ain't finna do, if you can't see properly, then I can't be with you. Because you supposed to be protecting me. You're not protecting me. How can you? You can't see shit and you're denying shit. I be damn. That's just like me having a bodyguard and he blind. What the fuck are we doing? Because people are attacking spiritually. I don't need nobody on 3D. Shit on 3D, I can handle myself. You gonna help me with this? You gonna help me with this 5D shit? The fuck, nigga? They see I left that motherfucker in the wind. And not only did I do that shit, let me tell you, I was helping this nigga. Let me tell you what I did, because I'm a motherfucker. Let me show you. You play with me, let me show you how I play with your ass. Y'all be using Google Docs. Hold on, y'all. You use Google Docs. You know how you can let somebody access shit in it? I just put their email in it. This motherfucker needed to fill out some important ass shit, right? And it was some shit that you had to go do some research on. So it was some shit that would have took this motherfucker, I swear, would have took this motherfucker a whole week to do because I'm techie and shit, right? I said, just send it to me. I'll help you do it, right? First of all, he was supposed to pay me for the shit, and I did not receive no fucking payment, right? And plus, he owed me some other shit. And I was like, okay, bitch. Man, I did that shit while I was on the phone with this nigga and sent it to him the next morning. But I just gave him access to it. So when he got ready for it, he could just go in there and he could print it out. Man, that motherfucker pissed me off. Told me I was mentally, what the fuck he told me? Mentally unstable. I'm just listening. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, cool. Bet. Cause you just not finna just tell me no shit like that, and bitch, you the fucking problem. All right, I'm not mentally unstable when you need something. When you need my brain to fucking do some shit for you. When you need to let me, nigga, please. You know how niggas get. They can't do shit. They can't even fill out applications. Okay, so I was like, okay, cool. I just did his paper for him. He got to turn it in tomorrow. That motherfucker called me and was like, you bought my access? And the way he said it was kind of nice, but I heard through it. And so I unblocked it and I gave it, and I fucking sent it back to him. But then he said something smart. I said, oh, bitch ass nigga, you just called me because you needed this shit? Man, I took that access off that motherfucker. He was in the office where he needed the shit. That motherfucker called me back. I ain't answer because who the fuck you talking to? All of that fucking work gone just like that. Guess what? It ain't my motherfucking problem because that shit wasn't benefiting me anyways. I did that shit out of the kindness of my motherfucking heart. And see, God told me, said don't send that shit directly to him. Put that shit on Google Docs like you do. Because when the nigga pissed me off, I was just unaccess you. Now you asked out. That was the date that you had to sign it in. Wasn't no extension. Wasn't no fucking extension. And I went and go heal. Okay? And I went and got my ass on fucking live. Because, nigga, you didn't pay me for the shit. You want to use my gifts? You can't use my gifts to help you in the community, motherfucker. Talking to a person who I would tell them something, and they would go share that shit as if it was their idea. When you disconnect from people who do you like that, now when the community be looking for their ass, they ain't got shit to say. Because all of that information was your information. You gotta show people who the fuck you is in different fucking ways, okay? Now situations that people are having legal situations and they want to call you when they can't, because they know that if they call you, they either gotta, first of all, if you did me in a manner like that, bitch, you gotta pay for a reading. Any question that you need answered, I can answer it and that's it, because that's the only time that I got. That's the only time that I got, because baby, I'm a beast when it comes to this shit. You know what I'm saying? From my experience, because I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an attorney, I'm not any of those things. But I can show you how to handle and go about certain situations when people trying to do shit to you to put you in these type of binds. And I don't have to do no magic, and that's what the fuck he know. Damn, this bitch don't even do no motherfucking magic, and everything work for her. Because I am the fucking magic, nigga. And I just disconnected my magic from you. You had magic, but it was mine. Now in order to even get back in your energy field, they gotta come correct. But this is the thing. They don't even know if you're gonna reject them. They don't know none of that shit. They gotta take a chance. They don't want to take that damn chance. Moving on. And enamored. They can't move on because they in love with your ass. See how karma do, motherfuckers? Motherfuckers will need you. And people are mentally and emotionally unstable without you. And all they had to do was keep it 100. They ain't want to change. Now they mad at your change. Because they got to change to even be in your energy. And they know it got to be real because God ain't letting them. They know. It's like they want to be mad at you, but in actuality, they really mad at God. Because God is the one that's doing this shit for you. Because God knows how your heart is. God know you will possibly let a motherfucker back in type shit. You know what I'm saying? God know how your heart is. God knows that you love. You know what I'm saying? You care about people. God know that you play a human role too. But you ain't gonna let nobody motherfucking destroy what you built over some lust. You know what I'm saying? Or over a real love offer. You're not doing that. You know the difference. You know the difference. And a nigga can't lie to you. A nigga can't lie to you, and that's the real flex. Not having a bunch of money. Not having no big ass house. Not driving no nice ass car. The real fucking flex is a bitch can't lie to you. That's the real flex. Your ancestors ain't gonna let that shit happen. That's the real flex. What's going on, love? The real flex is can't nobody lie to you. They can do it, but you immediately see it. Even if it's a group of motherfuckers. I can see a group of people and be like, all the motherfuckers is liars. It's too easy. And you can see the motherfuckers that really out here doing shit. You can see it. It's too easy for me to see it. That's why I don't fuck with nobody. I don't. I know how to be cordial and shit, but I don't fuck with nobody. And these people are sick because you cut off your supply. These people are emotional vampires, all right? You're not giving to these people in a distant future. Something's getting ready to happen. Continue to keep having your faith. These people were sucking your energy. All right. You see what side people are on. They stuck in their own minds, or in jail for real, or they seen in high honor. And if you seen in high honor, you looking at shit for what the fuck it is, and you just moving through life. You ain't going against shit. 15 people watching, 11 likes. The fuck. I know some of y'all stalking and hurt and mad. Fuck out of here. Somebody been hiding behind religion doing false ass shit. Shit gonna come back on you. A bitch on here doing spell work right the fuck now. Look at this shit. Somebody's mad at somebody's new beginning. Somebody tried to use a child to hold somebody back, to steal from a masculine, but I guess somebody is finally putting their foot down and seeing the things that they need to see. Ice King came out again. Somebody is being cold towards family members because they see that they were trying to destroy shit out of jealousy, hate, and envy. Okay, baby, you are seen in high honor. And apparently this motherfucker could be too if you do what's right. All right? You could be a reader, or they could be getting readings on you. Or hell, you just could just be in tune. Motherfuckers is goofy as hell. All right? You could be talking that good shit. You got people watching your ass. You got people watching you who don't fucking like your ass. A mature man could be one. Somebody is mad because you are a healer. All right, they got entities attached to them, Jezebel energy, and they confused how this shit ain't fucking working. Your body is aligned. All right, you know the difference between love and lust, expectation. Get the fuck out of here. I just want to let you dumbass motherfuckers know, if you watch me with ill intentions, and if you are watching me and you think you're finna do spell work on me, I hope that you have gotten your kids' affairs in orders. You cannot wish ill against other people and think God ain't finna come through and rectify the situation. Get the fuck up out of here with that goofy shit. Y'all know I love spell work. Please do that shit on me. That shit elevates me quick, and I get major downloads from that shit. Look at this shit. Please. Because when you do your spell work, just know it's going to be some equal give and take. Because I'm going to take everything that you got. And then God going to take the last little bit, which is your life. Let me tell you something. Look at this shit. Continue to just abandon shit that no longer serves you. Okay? You done fighting the battles with these dumbass motherfuckers. That's not what you doing. You're not fighting no battles. Baby, you are rejuvenating, okay? God said, I got you. These people still got you on their mind. That's why they keep popping up in these fucking readings. This shit be pissing me off. All right. Spirit. You're always on my mind. I'm thinking of you. The battle is over. The battle is over. Somebody got you on their mind. Somebody feel like the battle within them is over. All right? Your dad is scared of your gifts and your power because you see every fucking thing. These motherfuckers are realizing that you really could have done them a number and you didn't. You let them live. Sudden, quick changes. All right? You let people breathe. You let people be them. One thing my motherfucking daddy always taught me, you gotta see people for who they are. All right? When you see them, that's their character. That's what it is. And I'm following suit. All right? Get ready to be awarded really big. All right? Get ready to receive. Never work again. Spirit, baby. Got a spirit baby around you, protecting you as well. All right? Your aunt is your mother. Somebody could be finding out that your aunt is your mother. This shit was right next to dad is scared of your gifts and power. Get ready to receive. Your aunt is your mother. I'm waiting for that shit to come full circle so somebody can come back and tell me something that they found out in their family. Because I'm interested about this shit. All right? Same body, different soul. Right next to spirit, baby. Somebody finna be pregnant. You are a god or a goddess that has taken your throne. Baby, you have awakened fully. Motherfucker know they can't do shit on you. The best thing to do is just leave you the fuck alone and let you do what the fuck you want to do. Nothing stopping you. Nothing. Nobody. The only thing that fell out on this thing is a parental figure. All right, when you least expect it, you're getting ready to be awarded really big. All right, new income coming in. And I love it. Hey. Okay, let's see what else God want to talk about. Let's see. Beware of outside options. On this occasion, keep your ideas and plans to yourself. Validations for these ideas lie within. All right? You don't need no validation for shit. Something's getting ready to happen for you, all right? Beware of outside opinions. They don't know what the fuck is going on. Don't be listening to their ass, all right? On this occasion, whatever this is that's getting ready to happen, don't go outside and ask nobody. You already got the answers within, okay? I like that. Ooh, I've never seen that shit before. All right, so God is getting ready to do something, and you don't need to ask nobody shit. It's your plan. You have the ability to get your questions answered without speaking to people. If you tapped in, you have a vision of how you want things to turn out, but you haven't landed on this page but you have landed on this page as a prompt to think bigger. Well, damn. What the fuck did we just talk about? You know, you going inside, you have a plan. You already know what you're going to do, so you don't need to talk that shit over with nobody because you already know what you're going to do. Meaning it only takes you to do this. You don't have to go outside of nothing, meaning God going to do something for you and you're going to go do it and you're not including anyone. You may have a vision of how you want things to turn out, but God said you need to think bigger. Okay? You need to think bigger. Wear a ring on your index finger to boost your self-esteem. All right, you guys. And that was your reading. Get ready to receive, okay? Ain't nothing stopping you. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. All right? So nothing is stopping you. Get ready. All right? You are the truth of the proof. I love you guys. See you later.